What's up, guys? We're going to be talking about One Piece chapter 1077.
Oh my god.
What a great chapter. Ever since we got to Egghead Island, I knew we were going to be, having our mind blown, but something about this chapter, there's something in this chapter that really got me thinking. So I just want to cover everything really quickly so I can jump into a quick little mini theory. First off, Sentomaru is a full-on rebel now, going on, telling everybody the story of Ohara. That news, I feel, is going to spread, and maybe that might be the spark for the new war that's about to be coming up. We get a little bit more of the combat between Luffy, Lucci, the Seraphim, Zoro, Kaku, everybody is fighting Seraphim. We learned some weaknesses for the Seraphim, apparently the same weaknesses all Devil Fruit users have. Which is convenient, that's good to know. And of course, they also have King's weaknesses, so once their fire is put out, which we see very prominently in this chapter, then they can be vulnerable for an attack. Nami actually had a very surprising attack. She used Zeus and just kind of sent it towards him, and it seemed to one hit. Like at one point it just went through him. I'm guessing it put the fire out and did the lightning and all that attack at the same time. So Nami is very effective against the Seraphim. Who'd have thunk? I would have, because Nami's badass. She was having a very tough time fighting child Jinbei, but out of nowhere, when she was in trouble, Sanji kicked his ass. He is really a badass now. I really want to see a tournament. He might be up there, man. It might be a better fight with him versus Zoro now. And at the end, we get a great wrap up to this chapter, a great way to finish. Shaka has gone off for some reason, I'm gonna get into that later, downstairs, and he finds where VEGAPUNK, or the Stella, is being captured in the CP agents and is taken out. Dun dun dun. Yo, this mystery is getting crazy. It's getting really intense. There's one consistent clue. It's this clack, clack, clack. And it's making me think that maybe it's Stussy and her heels clicking around or whatever. But it also makes me think it's Pythagoras with little metal feet that he has under his head. That sneaky bastard. I just can't wait to find out who it is next week. This is going to be a crazy reveal. So now I want to talk to y'all about a small theory that I thought about in this chapter. One, Shaka, what the fuck was he doing going downstairs? Okay, I'm sorry. He was in the battle. He wasn't fighting, but he was there with Zoro, talking to Zoro, mentioning King, talking about the escaped, lab rat, basically, the lab experiment that they had named Albert. That's King's real name. Weird name, but, when they were describing these features of the Seraphim, Zoro, rightly so, got yelled at because he should have known and that these were obviously the same type of person or the same race as King. It's black wings, white hair, dark skin, flame on the back, literally the same thing. But now they all know how to fight him, and then Shaka is obviously right there in a very heated battle that he should be invested in, at least to just see how well these people can do against his creation. I'm sure he had a hand in it. He's got to be curious. But the next time we see Shaka, he's just casually going downstairs for no reason. He just happens to be going to where the CP agents have been captured for, I'm assuming, a long time. Just happens to be walking down there. For what reason? So, I'm thinking, this is dumb and a mistake, which it could be, or there's more than one Shaka. Now then, it's got me thinking okay, is the Shaka with Zoro the real Shaka? Or is the Shaka going down to see the Stella the real Shaka? Or is the one going down to see the Stella the fake Shaka, and it's also faking out the person who's taking out the Vegapunks? Maybe a contingency of being attacked is to make clones of Shaka, the number one, the leader, to just go around and take the fire so they can identify where the bad guy is. You don't know who it is because it's just a generic robot in a little Shaka mask or Shaka helmet. I don't think it's a person in there, even though it made it look like it was a person with all that blood that was coming everywhere. God, that was really brutal. These end panels are really brutal lately. This one, when Sentomaru got smacked, when what's his face got punched in the face, Atlas. God, but I don't know. Something's going on here. It's not going to be what I think. Even though I'm really sure it's Pythagoras, not really, but I'm pretty sure like everything is pointing to Pythagoras. It could also be Stussy now. There's just a lot of red herrings. There's a lot of, variables that Oda did a good job putting these in front of us. But I don't expect any of this to matter next week during his reveal. It's going to be something off the wall, just like it always is. It could be Shaka is really secretly attacking everybody, but this Shaka is an imposter, and that other Shaka is coming in to stop the imposter? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see y'all again next week. Peace.